Hello friends, we have till now learned how to create the project with SSO SAML 2.0, OAuth 2.0 and OIDC. So right now we'll see how to create a MFA project. It's just like the other also, but let me explain it once again to you. So when you are going to create a password MFA project, you need to select the environment. As already stated, the environment is either a staging environment, which is a pre-production environment, or the final environment, which is the production environment. Click on that. Then search your, click on the, mention the domain without HTTP, HTTPS, and www. So let's say I'm just mentioning, you know, Cripsa 12345.com. Similarly, you need to name the project. So project for project again, I'm putting the same name, Cripsa 12345.com. Then you need to mention the callback URL. As mentioned in the earlier video, it's the callback URL is that URL where the user will be redirected after completing a specific action. And similarly, sign out URL is the URL where user will be redirected after they have logged out of the application or service. So let's say I'm putting the same thing here. Okay, and then I will click on the create project section. So once you click on the create project section, you will be redirected to another screen. The screen will have all the MFA auth detail like client ID, which is a unique identifier. You can get it in the info section. Similarly, the client secret, which is like a confidential value generated by Cripsa during integration with Cognito, Amazon Cognito. Then user pool ID. It's again a unique identifier for an Amazon Cognito user pool. An XAPI key which provide access to Cripsa's API and user pool domain. User pool domain is like it's the name associated the domain name associated with Amazon Cognito user pool, and then you will be having sign in redirect URI. Which is where the user will be redirected to after they successfully sign in with the identity provider during OIDC or MFA authentication process, and then the what to say authorized endpoint, which is the endpoint. It's a URL provided by the identity provider where the authorization request for an authentication flow is initiated, and then the token endpoint. The token point endpoint is the URL provided by the identity provider where your application can send a request to exchange an authorization code or other credential for access token ID. And once you are done with this, then you just need to wait for another 5 minutes. And after 5 minutes, you can go into register your project. So this is how you can create your project with Cripsa. Thank you. It's particularly MFA project.